Hey everybody, this is David B69. As you can see from the last episode we made some roster moves and basically we extended JT Realmuto to a 4-year, $51 million contract, showing that the contract extension stuff is broken. The fact that he's going to be making $7 million for years to come, and he's currently on like a $20 million a year contract. Just kind of nuts. But that's all fine and good. We are going to be having him play a little less over time, so it just kind of makes sense. And I added to what I want in for a trade thing. I want a catcher. I need a backup catcher. So it's basically part of the hunt. So let's get to playing.
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And pitching in this game, Clark Schmidt. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
2 down, bases empty. And now it's Alec Bohm. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Next one is off the plate. 1-1.
Two balls, one strike.
And that's down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That's in there. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Caught him looking for the K. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium and on the hill today, Ranger Suarez.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets, the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Cody Bellinger, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them in part with his legs, Connor Norby.
And Boog, you and I were talking about him before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
Check swing, and he went. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 out, bases empty. Out to center. Turner in pursuit. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Aaron Judge in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No ball,
He finds
2
himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Buxton makes the catch, and that'll do it. We played an inning, no score. Back in the Bronx, 2nd inning set to go, and stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Schmidt back to work. Just missed. Stott goes 6 feet 3 inches, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Next offering is in for a strike. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
The left fielder.
Now batting Max Kepler. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And the next pitch is way outside. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Down quickly go the Phillies. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back in New York. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
There's a high chopper. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd. Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. That's the 2nd out.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
No score here in the 2nd.
That's a ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Line drive. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
1-1.
In the dirt. Two outs. Foul ball there.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full, no score. Well, here we go. Top
Leading off
of
for
the third,
Philadelphia,
scoreless
the center
game.
fielder,
Here's
number
Byron
25,
Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Norby settles under this one. Puts it away for the out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday.
Brandon Marsh.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And now it is JT Realmuto.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And there's a foul ball. And it's strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
The 0-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's going back. Back some more. Tattooed and gone. That'll fire up the dugout. And they jump out front. It's 2-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So the batting order turns over. Now here is Trey Turner. Right through there for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a foul out of play. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-2.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Hernandez collects, fires to first, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Bryce Harper. Rips one to right. Judge makes the catch, inning over. JT Realmuto delivers yet again on this one. It's now welcome back. Last series the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
Cabrera.
That's to third, and it stays fair. Now it's Ronaldo Hernandez. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Cabrera aboard here at first with nobody out. And another ball. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 2-1. Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Bellinger takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. Out. Over to first, safe. And stepping in
The
for the
batter,
Yankees,
number 11.
Anthony Volpe. 0
Shortstop,
for 1 with a
Anthony
flyout.
Volpe.
And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Tying run is at first. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an
number
inside
99,
fastball to your glove
Aaron.
side across the strike zone,
Yeah.
especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of it.
Back here in New York, John
Leading off for
Sciambi
the
with Chris
Phillies, the
Singleton,
third baseman,
and set to
Alec
lead off the 4th, Alec Bohm. First
Ball,
pitch
that's
doesn't
outside.
find the zone. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
This is Bryson Stott. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up. And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger moving under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Fouled off down the right side. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Boom. The runner at second with 1 away. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now
Max
batting,
Kepler at the
left
plate.
fielder,
He
Max
struck out swinging at his
Kepler.
first at bat. And that
Ball,
one
that's
off
out.
the outside edge. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. That one fouled off. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Man at second. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's that time of the
Leading
season.
off
Let's check
for
out
the
some
Yankees,
notable trade
the left fielder,
candidates.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Aye. 3-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day
first
long.
baseman.
Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's the third baseman, Connor Norby. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play, that's an infield single.
Up next for the Yankees.
So, man aboard. In now is the Yankees DH, Trent Grisham. And that misses off the outside edge.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Bounce to the right. Harper. Got him on the off-balance throw. That takes care of Grisham. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. The Yanks leave 1. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for
pitcher's
Philadelphia,
duel so
the center
far. Here's
fielder,
how the
number
starters have
25,
performed up to this
Byron
point.
Buxton.
Schmidt back to work. That one ripped. And foul ball.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Now batting, the catcher,
JT Realmuto steps in. He's already homered in this game.
The one thing you can look at with Realmuto, and we've talked about this in high school, you know, this guy was a quarterback, very athletic. He was an infielder. So, you know, he's not stuck at catcher. Like he's a great catcher, but if you needed to play him somewhere else, become a first baseman, you definitely have that option, probably even some third base, but he's not just catcher only, although that's what he does. His athleticism can put him in a position for a team that if they wanted to do more, they could.
Next offering way off the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, out towards left center. Stanton is there. And that is that. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Oswaldo Cabrera.
And a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering misses down and away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ronaldo Hernandez. High chopper to third. On to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through
Now
one
batting,
more inning,
the center
anything
fielder,
after
Cody
that, a hitter or 2 is bonus.
Bellinger.
But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Bellinger at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Sends it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Yanks held in check. They're still down. It's 2-zip. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Bryce Harper to the plate. Both
Bryce
2 in this one.
Harper.
Fouled off left side. He swings and fouls one off. Off the plate inside. 1-2 to count.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a chopper out to short. In the dirt. Nice pick.
Great fundamentals there at first base. A textbook example of putting your body in position to make a play and doing just that. That's how they teach you to do it.
And here comes Alec Bohm. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside. And now 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Out towards right center field. Judge getting an angle on it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 2 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Digging in. Anthony Volpe.
The shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting, the right fielder, Aaron.
It's Aaron Judge now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Boom. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down. Nobody on. Strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
The other way, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kepler under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Matzik.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. Into left center for a base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
At the plate, Byron Buxton. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one not close. And that's ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Next offering is in for a strike. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run shot, his 24th home run of the season. It's 5-zip. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tyler Matzik will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Pitching for
Fernando Cruz on to pitch here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Marsh now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And a foul ball. Look out.
Hey, that ball
That
got it.
fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes
The
on
batter,
him,
the catcher,
and he hit him.
JT.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto.
Realmuto.
Having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Just
that's
missed.
just
Movement in the bullpen. Scott Efros getting ready to go. Hamilton also getting ready. The 1-0. High fly ball down the left field line. Stanton sizing this one up. Corrals it. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number
Trey
7.
Turner with a chance now.
Trey
0 for 3 in this
Turner.
one. Lifted in the air out to left. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. And the lead is now 5-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. Taking
Leading
a look
up
at our
for
game
the
summary.
Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First
Nope,
pitch
that's a
just
ball.
misses. On the ground right
that's a foul
side,
ball.
and it goes just foul. Ball to strike. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next
2
pitch,
balls,
not
2
close,
strikes.
up high.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. So Goldie strikes out here.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to
next for
pile
the
off. His
Yankees,
confidence level
third
has
baseman,
got to be
Connor
dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
And up next for New York, Connor Norby. His split numbers between June and July there. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Right side. Stott over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Phillies 5. Let's check out some
Leading off
notable
for Philadelphia,
MVP
the
candidates
first
so far
baseman,
this
number
season.
3, Bryce Harper.
Cruz back to work. Up the middle, Volpe. Harper
He's
retired.
out.
Alec
Now
Bohm
batting,
stands
the
in
third
for the
baseman,
Phillies.
Alec
1 for 3.
Bohm.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was
1 ball, 2
fastball.
strikes.
A little bit out in front.
On the ground to third. Over to Goldie.
Oh.
2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Foul ball. Pitch misses inside. And now it's even 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss there.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And a 1-2. Foul tip, but he hangs on for strike 3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The second baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
And that drops in for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Suarez still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Hernandez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a foul straight back. The Phillies leading by 5 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one close, ruled a ball. And the count 1-2. And they'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And his 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whiffs.
Get him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And that extends the inning. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Now pitching for
Joe Ross taking over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Hard hit right side. They take the force out, and that is the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ian Hamilton.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Slider
1
misses
ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And there's a ball. That one way inside. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's the left
Up next for
fielder, Max
Philadelphia,
Kepler.
The left fielder, Max Kepler.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Bellinger under it. 2 away now. 2 outs, bases empty. Byron Buxton stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Scott Efros getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. That misses.
Ball,
and
strike.
1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Bellinger pulls it down, and that is that. Nothing across here this half. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Phillies 5 and the Yankees nothing.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Phillies,
back, and here comes the closer,
Number 59.
Yohan Duran.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so his batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Judge.
And Judge takes a strike. Judge rips that one. That's back. Out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they close the gap. It's 5-1.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball. You feel like everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher's screaming, "No!" and the hitter's saying, "Yes!" and the ball gets tattooed for a big home run.
Stanton, the next to hit, takes ball 1. He is an absolute flamethrower, of course, and you don't have to watch very long, and the radar gun is lighting right up.
Well, you can see all the fans looking at the scoreboard after each pitch. I don't think you see it at the plate. You hear it go by.
Chris, it seems like more and more pitchers are training to up that velocity.
Yeah, and they're understanding efficiency as well, from mechanics, from biomechanics. These pitchers are paying attention. They're trying to get better, and they're trying to get an edge.
This ball's chopped on the ground. And they take care of Stanton for the out. Location as
Now
well
batting,
with the
the
velocity.
first
So
baseman,
many of these hard
Paul
throwers are working up in
Goldschmidt.
the zone, at least in part to combat the launch angle swing, right?
Yeah, and if you're effective with that pitch where you can throw it at the top of the zone as a strike that can be called, now you can start to elevate and try to get that swing and miss with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of inning number 9. Registers the punch out and hits 101.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but
Now
man, a
batting,
triple-digit
the third baseman,
fastball blown right by someone is still pretty
Norby.
awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Crazy thing is our offense really wasn't that great today. I mean, it's like they did good, but not great. Just happened to get a couple home runs and the key hit when we needed one. Yeah, that's generally how I feel about today. It really wasn't that great, but we did enough to win the game. That was the key thing. Going to New York and winning a game, it's generally never an easy task. Pretty happy. Got a win on the Friday in New York. So I gotta fix the pitching rotation for our AAA before I can move to the next day. Um, okay. Really? For a second, sure. The Mets are going to offer us a trade. Now, this should be interesting. They want Rojas or some guy. Yeah, he's definitely a young prospect. I, yeah, no. I mean, yes, this is possibly a guy that it could be useful, but he's only hitting 220s in double A. So, yeah, I'm going to reject it because number one, it's the Mets. And number two, I didn't really like the player. So, until next time, this is Dave B69. I'm out. Peace.